welcome back to the MYUHIN training videos. So right now I'm going to talk a little bit about the institutional claim and how to submit that. I'm not going to go over it in as much detail as I did the professional claim because they are quite similar. But if you haven't watched the professional claim video, I recommend it because I do talk about some tips and tricks on better ways of using our tool. So go check that video out on the professional. But for right now, let's talk about institutional. So there are some key differences, and I'm sure you know, versus from professional to institutional. But let's just go over them. If I were to fill this out, this would take quite a while. So I'm just going to do a little overview of what is in here and what you can expect with filling out an institutional claim. So, all right. Patient information is the first section, similar to the professional. You can do the patient lookup and type in a patient. Add a new patient. You can add it if the patient's not there. Provider data, auto-filled. Billing provider, this is where you'll put the billing provider, and if you haven't added the provider, you'll add the provider here. Organization name, you'll want to type in the organization name and it should autofill from the billing provider. We've got a bunch of different types of providers that you can enter in here, and remember, you can type it out and search if you don't see it in this list. Attending provider, operating physician, other operating physician, rendering provider, service facility location, referring provider, and referral number. And remember, on the rendering provider, if it is the same as the billing provider, then you will not need to enter it here. Okay, claims data. You'll enter a payer. And here you have the service lines. To add more service lines, you just click this plus and you'll type out the service line information. This will add up the total charges and show you the total charges right here. So you've got the statement covers period, and this is required field, the property and casualty number, and here's where you'll fill out the institutional diagnosis codes. So if you need to add more than one, you'll just click this plus, and if you need to add more than one external injury or external cause of injury code, you'll click this. Admission and discharge, you got the admission and discharge date, time, type, source, hour, status, and record number. Remember that if it says required here, then that is a required field. Condition codes, you can add up to 24. Principal procedure code, current span, occurrence, other procedures, treatment codes, value codes. So those are the codes and they work the same way. Okay, down here you have the claim filing indicator, and this is required. Bill type code, reference number, provider accept assignment, the release of information, additional dates, prior auth number, and remarks. So you can write a claim note in here. If you want to add multiple, you can. And then a billing note if you would like. And then this works the same way as professional. You'll click submit. And if there's errors, which there 100% will be because I didn't fill everything out, you can go up and look at the things that you missed and fill out the claim until it's ready to be submitted. So once that claim is filled out and submitted, you can go into here, into the claim list view, and it will show up here. So those are just some of the differences between the professional and institutional. Again, if you want a more high-level overview, go check out that professional claim submission video.